Alright, guys, we are live here from Final Fantasy. I'm on TikTok for the first time. Thanks for it. Huh? Like, live. Or I thought I was. You can let's fix them quick. If one is worried, if Chosen One falls into the hands of Touched Ones, it can mean the end for these ones. This one must see to the safety of Little Solace, the search for Chosen One. This would trust. This one would trust to walking. Often one sprouts big words has not the strength to save these ones. This one can be seen by anyone, and so this one turns to Walking One. Will Walking One help these ones? He's not on this. Thank you, Walking One. Walking One's a true friend to these ones. Who will not forget one's kindness. Not TikTok. You can actually. It doesn't matter. If it's there, I don't know if I'm lying. I said I was. See my face. Any comments? I can't check it. You have achieved neutral reputation with the self-stimulus. Guys, we have a good standing with the Little Solace people. Let's go. Okay. Let's see. Request. We'll talk to Merle Webb. Alright, guys, we gotta get to Merle Webb. We should be up at the top of the tower. Take me to Razathiel. If we can't get farther in the main story. We may see in my live. I'm live. I got 10 likes. Thanks for the likes. Everyone, 2 viewers. Thanks for joining the live. We're right now working on the main story. We're in between the end of A Realms Reborn and the beginning of Heavensward.
There used to be a hamlet beyond South Tidegate in western La Noscea. Hearthstone, 'twas called.
Yeah.
Some years prior to the Maelstrom's founding, Leviathan rose from the briny depths and set about unleashing watery hell upon us. On that occasion, the company of heroes put him down before he could do too much damage.
Good.
But when the bastard came next, this time in the wake of the calamity, we were not so fortunate. Weary of ravaging our shoreline, he summoned a tidal wave which fair leveled Hearthstone and washed the soil away for good measure.
Let's go.
The area was subsequently occupied by the Sahagin.
Aye, the thrice-damned creatures transformed it into a spawning ground for their brood. Given the quantity of crystals stolen to feed him and his legion of thralls, we can be fairly sure that Leviathan is stronger now than in his previous incarnations. If that sea demon is left to wreak havoc, what befell Hearthstone may well befall a larger settlement, even Limsa. That cannot
Gotta
happen.
stop them.
The primal must be stopped.
That was ever our objective, Admiral. But how are we to achieve it? The sea is Leviathan's uncontested domain. The ships of the 3rd Squadron could not close to within 100 yards of the Primal, nor could their cannons pierce his defenses.
I have read the reports, Master Thancred. Our warships may as well have been bloody pleasure barges for all the good they did. 7 hells! Is there no way that we might strike back?
You could fly.
The company of heroes defeated Leviathan, having first lured him into an inlet. But we must needs contend with him upon the open sea. It will avail us little to consult past experience.
Admiral, if I may.
Who are you?
Speak freely, Marshal.
By all accounts, Leviathan's most formidable weapon is the very sea itself. Waves and whirlpools, tides and currents, all these things are his to command. The key to victory, I believe, lies in disarming our foe.
So we must drain the sea. I see. Sounds like a plan. Einzar Slafierson, the fuck?
This, in effect, is what the company of heroes achieved with their ruse. We cannot lure Leviathan from the sea a second time. But what if we could weaken his hold upon the element of water? I have heard of devices capable of such wonders. They draw upon the power of corrupted crystals, I am told.
He should have just worked on that on a non-related, non-story mission.
If mounted upon a ship, such a device might be used to prevent Leviathan from bringing the full force of the sea to bear against us, rendering him no more dangerous than any other sea serpent.
Of course! Sid built a similar device to grant the Enterprise safe passage through Garuda's Tempest, did he not?
He did. How do you know I did that?
Begging your pardon, my lady, but to give credit where it's due, this is something I heard from an old arcanist friend of mine.
It makes little difference who thought of it first, so long as it works. Beg the specifications of this device from your friend, and I shall pass them on to our people at Naldic and Vermelis. But before we proceed any further, I would voice one concern. Piercing Garuda's defenses is one thing. Suppressing Leviathan's attacks, quite another.
Yeah.
In matters of science, I am as a babbling babe. But I cannot well imagine that such a feat would be possible without a veritable mountain of corrupted crystals. The question being, do we have a ship big enough to bear such a burden?
Mayhap not, Admiral, but two might. Recall you the tale of Mistbeard's greatest haul? It is said that he lashed 2 ships together,
How
side
would
by
you connect
side.
two?
The
Just
better
use
to
both of
bear
them.
By your leave, we might attempt to repeat the trick. The gods know it would be quicker than building a new vessel.
Mistbeard did this. Truly, Marshal, upon the subject of the Pirate King, you are as a scholar.
Top of that.
Now, from what I have gleaned of these matters, the device will need to be in close and constant proximity to the target. To which, we must lash our twin vessel to Leviathan. This in itself will be no small feat. Ramming speed will be required, but
Not
given
as
the weight of
fast
the
at
cargo,
ramming.
that will only be attainable
Probably the
with the aid of a
fastest
towing
rammer
vessel.
around.
Suffice it to say, the task of piloting said vessel will entail considerable danger, and I would not ask it of another. I volunteer myself.
Well, that's what you want to do, broski.
Twill be dangerous for all involved, but we have no better recourse. Very well. Commodore, assemble the remnants of the fleet at Morabie Bay. Give priority to our soundest vessels. The repairs can wait. Storm Marshal Slafierson, command of the operation is yours. I want that twin vessel ready to sail post-haste.
At once, Admiral.
My
And
back,
then there is
guys.
the small matter of slaying the beast. The fate of Limsa Lominsa rests upon your shoulders once again. Go well, warrior of light.
That's me. Made an alliance. Warrior. Fury. Beings held as gods also exist in what you call the Far East. Legends tell us that they walked among us in days of yore. But I confess that I never truly believed them. That I should live to behold one is humbling and horrifying in equal measure. Now that I have come to face with the Primal, I do begin to understand why the Garleans fear them so. What is it? A message, Admiral. I judged it best that it be delivered at once. I am listening. According to the Yellow Jackets, a man has appeared who claims to have defeated Leviathan. Defeated him? He's dead already? He hears is still alive? How long has it been? I'll talk to him in my silent demeanor. Let's go find this guy, guys. I don't know crystals in lower layers. Not a thing. Alright. Let's go find this guy. over the water. The mountain's not on the map. What the heck? What is this island? Hey, you Wawa, how you doing? Just passing through, guys. Ah, fuck, I can go that way. Where's that go? He's out here in the middle of here. Where is he actually? I think he's in here. Now look here, you'll have your bloody story right after you carry those sacks of grain over to the mill. But sir, that's what you said before you had me pick those oranges for you. And before I mucked out the Chocobo stables. And before I rolled that millstone over to the mill. And also before. Why isn't he wearing pants? Look at this dude. Anyway. Gods, man. I've worked 3 days straight without a wink of sleep. 3 days. And do you hear me complain? Bah, I suppose some of us ain't just made for the rougher stuff. Alright, I'll give you what you want. Never let it be said that old Tractum ain't generous soul. Now prick up your ears, 'cause I won't be repeating myself. Too modest, see? Besides, there's only so much epicness a man can take in one sitting, you kin? Ahem. The tale of Tractum's epic victory over the dreadful primal Leviabetus. What is Leviabetus? Now, Leviabetus is huge, make no mistake. To give you an idea how big, each of his scales is about as wide across as me members long, and that's no mean. What the fuck? Why do you talk about his member on television? Is he to be damned? When I fought him, I could barely see for all the brine he was pelting me with. Must have been a lagoon's worth at least. He even knocked me a trusty axe out of me hands at one stage. Of course, that proved to be a grave mistake. What happened next? Why, I grabbed him by the tail and tied him up in knots. But not wanting to take all the glory for myself, I let me mates in the company of heroes handle the rest. Like I said, I'm modest as well as heroic, and maybe too modest. Now, there's some as say you can never truly beat Leviabetus. And you've got to learn to live with him and make the best of a bad situation. Not the company, though. Who the fuck says that? Who are you? Why? It's you. I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. I was just enjoying the attention is all. I take back everything I said. That's funny as fuck. Yeah. Don't be impersonating no heroes in front of me, the real hero. I'm no marauder, I'm actually a complete coward. I'm nothing. I'm Chocobo Dung. No, I'm the maggots you find wriggling in Chocobo Dung. I have to lie to women to tumble them. What the fuck? I have to lie to women to tumble them. And that don't happen too much. Remember's tiny. It's pathetic. What the fuck is going on? I can't. What is going on? But it's the game. Look what I sent you, bro. And read both of them carefully. Yeah, why is he tweaking? You heard what it said? My god, read them. Go back. Go read that one yet. Save them both. You have to read it. That's why I said what. Not the pants. Easy. That's what he said, remember? Right, look at this next one. Stop crying. This game, bro. I can't. Oh, where am I? Galleons, they can straightforward. Cannons firing. I was so bloody scared. I soiled myself right there and then. Fuck. Oh god, just remember that day made me soil myself all over again. What the fuck out of here, bro? You're never wearing pants. Hey, wait, if you're asking. Find him, aren't you? Yeah. Well, take care. It really is terrible. Dreadful, I tell you. If you're not careful, you'll end up in his gullet at the bottom of the sea. Brother. Why, you worthless lying whoreson. Damn. Whoreson. Can't believe you made me handle Chocobo Dung. Nope. I beg your pardon. Leviabetus. I see. That is unfortunate. Oh. They tied up the boats. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, I want to. Ooh. Ooh. Let's go. I think I won. It's a draw. No. Okay. Come on, come on, come on. We can beat him. We can beat him, guys. I lost 2. I don't want to open. Oh, what the fuck is this? Stola? I want a Stola card. Okay. No, I fucking thing. Starter's kind of better. Turn it back quick. Let's go, I won. We're goated, guys. We're goated. Quit. No card, though. Is it possible to win a card? I want to win the card. Come on, come on. Go first. Easy to turn. Yeah, yeah. Let's go. Ooh, I won by a string. Fuck, rematch. I want a card. I want a last rematch. Oh, first. Pushing you over would be hard, but I don't think I can. We're not gonna try. Can't switch you over either. Fuck. Red wins. That's a try. One more win. One more win. Gonna be the undisputed champions. Let's go. Never, actually, never match. Never. Can I do it? Amdor card yet? Lock. Not quite item level 90 yet. Level 51 is normal dungeon. There's raids. I only have 2 raids. Have I done both of them? Yeah. It's 3 parties. 1 tank, 2 healers, 5 DPS. I've done all of them, but 1 March extra. the great king, good King Moggle Mog, the seventh, now styles himself the great King Moggle Mog seventh. And all the evildoers in the forest shall tremble before his majestic. 2 tanks, 2 healers, 4 DPS. Instead of the same action. Where's the normal Thorn? Let's put in for that. More than 30 minutes? Okay, let me. Didn't find her. Withdraw. Damn, that's crazy. What's the man supposed to do? You speak with Ledge? Or you go speak with the heart of the world? At Morby Docks, guys. I was born there once upon a time. Docks are below. I'm supposed to go. Ah. Yep. What you got with me, Einzal? I'm told your jaunt to the Grey Fleet provided fruitless. My sympathies, lad. I'll wager it served to take your mind off the events of recent days, though. But enough of that nonsense. The moment of truth is upon us. The twin vessel, the Horror Leader, we call her, is complete, and she surpasses all my expectations. In addition to her prodigious tonnage, she has been fitted with a platform that you and yours might maneuver freely in battle. I would mention also that she is nigh unsinkable, but I'm not one to tempt fate. The Horror Leader and her crew stand ready, my friend. Just give the word, and we shall bear you to the Leviathan. Well, everyone's here. Hola. Within you, Vaden, may the crystal bless and keep you. The Horror Leader, right? The wait time, less than 5 minutes. Good, good, good. Waiting. Now we wait. Hopefully not the whole 5 minutes to get this good stuff. Immense. Alright guys, it is time. Time to beat this boss. Damn, it has fucking water shields? That's actually crazy. I think it has some magic on him. Oh fuck. A little bit of water never hurt anyone. What is this thing? Fucking oil rig? Yeah, jump into the water. How does this work? This thing's huge. Definitely bigger than Trucktum's member. Fuck it up. Alright, let's kill this thing. How do I attack him? Oh, like that. Okay. Ow. Whoa. Come on. Die, beast. You know, so far this is one of the easier bosses, actually. On range. There we go. That doesn't look like a good thing. We can talk? damn thing. I got this, guys. I guess it's quite an easy fight. It feels like I'm electric. Most much harder fights in this game. Especially that one. You gotta dodge on his attacks. That was one on one, so that makes sense. There's not as many one-on-one boss fights in this game as you think. Maybe. But also it's an online game, so it makes sense. No loot? The fuck? Nice though, that was quick. Support the Merwood. Oh, we killed it out there. They never. Oh, man. Okay. This is sick. Damn, we got a live music show right here for free. Enjoy the show and die. Where'd I go? Go talk to Merle Webb.
We Lominsons are sworn to strive, till sea swallows all. And swallow all it would have, had Leviathan prevailed. That we still strive now, we owe in no small part to you. Not for the first time, you have delivered Limsa Lominsa from the wrath of a primal. Never has our nation known a stouter ally.
Thank you.
On behalf of my people, I give you my humblest thanks.
My silent ass not saying a word.
'Tis meet that I give thanks to old Mistbeard, too, for his fine solution. Whatever else he may have been, 'tis clear he was a resourceful soul. Would that I had a man like him in my service.
Before I set foot in these lands, I had no inkling that the people of Eorzea contended with such mighty foes. Suffice it to say, their existence came as something of a
It's
shock,
crazy that the
as
real
did
gods.
the idea that they could be defeated. This experience has served to remind me of the vastness of the world, and the boundless potential of man. Though I am but a refugee in this realm, I would fain be of use to you in your fight. Know that I am tutored in one of the foremost combat arts of the Far East. It may seem outlandish to the Eorzean eye, but should any of your people care to learn, I would be pleased to initiate them.
I literally do study your
And I will
ways.
see to it that they are grateful. I have no doubt that your knowledge and skills will serve us well. Besides, your art is not so outlandish as you think. Would you not agree, Master Thancred?
Naught escapes your searching eye, Admiral. Few are privy to this information, but Limsa Lominsa is home to a certain secret fraternity.
How the
Its
fucking
members are
rogue.
trained in a form of
Yeah, that's
combat
me.
not
I used to be a
unlike your
rogue.
own.
Banana ninja.
By my judgment, it should not be beyond such individuals to adapt to the techniques I witnessed you employing with such admirable deftness.
I am heartened to hear this. I too noted a kinship between your style and mine own, though it seemed to me that you fought differently in the beginning.
I suppose I did. What can I say? I'm a man of many talents.
Why did you seem sus?
Though you may labour to believe it, Thancred was once something of a scoundrel who fraternized with the criminal class in these parts.
Makes sense.
Yestola! You jest, of course.
But for a chance encounter with Alphino's grandsire, he might never have left Limsa Lominsa, or received an education in Sharlayan, or taken up his post in Uldar, which is where he trained in the blade, lest you wonder.
Minfilia, please!
It would seem there is more to you than meets the eye, Master Thancred.
I don't think we're gonna get to that.
Lady Yugiri, I am told that you and yours came to Eorzea seeking permanent resettlement, and that many domins have since been engaged as frontier hands at Revenant's Toll. Morderna is many things, but a place of refuge it is not. Know that I would like nothing better than to furnish your people with a new home here on Lominsan soil. Alas, racked by instability as we are, our
Definitely let
nation
them
is in
in,
no fit
bro.
state to take you in. Yet I'll not have it said that we turned a blind eye to your suffering. Until such time as we can do more, I pledge to send provisions.
We are in your debt, Admiral. I realize that it scarce qualifies as repayment, but if it please you, I shall set about sharing my martial knowledge with your people at once.
You wished a word in private.
The better not to spoil the festive mood. History repeats itself, Admiral. As the kobolds stood before them, the Sahagin resorted to summoning their god over a territorial feud. They acted in self-preservation. It may be that the Sahagin initiated this particular clash, but how it begins does not interest me so much as how it ends.
I have not forgotten our conversation, Y'ashtola. I am aware that man bears part of the blame for the Primal's existence.
Yeah, because we kicked the fucking beastmen out there. Oh.
Nor am I ignorant of the Sahagin's reason for acting. They sought to secure a place to breed and multiply that their kind might survive. Self-preservation, as you say. But we have as much right to live and thrive as they. If our own survival is threatened, are we to lay down our arms and welcome oblivion? Nay.
And so you kill, that you might live. Yet if living is a right, then that right belongs to all peoples, be they men or beastmen.
We only call them beastmen because they don't look humanoid like us, but they're still sentient.
I'll not deny your reasoning. But when a storm gathers, it falls to me to see my people safely through it. That is my duty.
I'm not
and
blaming
I
you
shall
for defending
do it.
yourself, but treat the beastmen better normally.
As must we all, Admiral. Stay the course, then. But know that it will lead to no good end.
Man has ever put himself first and foremost. To justify his actions, he clads himself in the armor of righteousness, though it be a fancy of his own making. In this, mayhap the Garleans and we Domans are not so different.
Eorzea has become as a raging sea. If we are to keep our heads above the waves, we cannot scruple to drown the man next to us. When hopes of coexistence founder, strength must determine who has the greater right to live.
That's a bit crazy. Will they just be peaceful? Fucking colonizers. Well, good night, guys. Hope you enjoyed the stream.